Hey, this is Aaron from Geeky Development, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to switch from one view to another. So let's go straight away and open the XCode, File, New Project. Make sure it's a view-based application for the iPhone, and we're going to name this Switch. Save that and wait for it to load up. Let's make that bigger so you can see it. What we're going to want to do is straight away go to the classes folder and right click or control click classes, add a new file, make sure it's a UI view control, and make sure you've clicked with nib for user interface. Next, and then we're going to name this second view. Save that and we'll finish it. So now it's added a second view. Now we're going to want to create a button that enables us to switch from the view controller here all the way to second view. So we're going to go in the .h file on the view controller, sorry, and we create an IB action. So IB action, and we're going to name this action button switch button. And we want to use two little dots. ID brackets sender, and then end it with a semicolon. Just copy and paste that, or copy it just so it's easier to write back out. We're going to save it there. Then go to the .m file, and then we're going to want to start writing the code. So here we go. We paste in the IB action button, and then we get rid of the semicolon, enter, and we do a curly bracket, enter again, and then we're going to write what we called our second view, which is obviously we called it second view, so we start typing in second view there so it appears green, space, the little star, then the word second, space, equals, two brackets, then again second view so it appears green again, space, alloc, and then end that with a bracket. Then we press space init with nib name. There we go. So this appears up here, and then we're gonna, in this place, well, as it's highlighted here, ns string nib name or nil. We're gonna want to put nil. And after bundle in this bit here, we're gonna want to put also nil. And then bracket and semicolon. Then we press enter, bracket, self, present, module, view controller. And in this one here, we're going to name after what we put the star here, which was second. And then in the animated one, we're going to put yes in capitals, bracket, then semicolon, enter, then curly bracket, and that is all the coding for the button. And now we're going to want to import just under switch view controller.h, import quotation mark second view.h, view.h quotation mark. Save it at this point. So then all this code in here enables us to switch from our one view to our second view. Sorry. Then we go down to our resources folder and click on switch view controller.nib, and we'll just wait for this to load up now, and we're going to place in a round rect button and link it up so that enables us to switch to our second view. So we put in our round rect button, make it nice and large so it's easier to see. And we're going to name it press here to switch view. Then go to files owner and we drag the switch button to our button. Make sure it's touch up inside. Now we can save and exit that. Now so far all we have done is coded it, so when we click the button it switches to the second view. But once you're on the second view we can't really do anything. So what we can do now is code it so we can switch back to our previous view. So if we go to our original switch view controller.h, we can just simply copy the action button and go to second view.h and paste it, save that. Then we go to switch view controller.m and we can copy the whole code and paste it in second view.m. But the only thing differently we're going to have to do is, instead of having its second view, it is obviously going to be the opposite view I should say. So it is switch view controller, and we just type in the same here, switch view controller, and then we are going to want to import the switch view controller. So import space quotation mark switch view controller.h and it with a quotation mark. Simply save that. Now we're going to want to put the button in our second view, so we go to our second view.nib. We'll just wait for this to load up. We'll place this button at the bottom so then it's easy to see that we are switching views. Well, the background's white on this one, so it'll be quite noticeable anyway. But we'll just put it at the bottom anyway. And then once you've got it there, we'll just name this one switch back. Go to our files owner and to the switch button, drag it to there and touch up inside. And simply save and quit to make sure it's on simulator. Yep. Now we should build and run, and we should have no problems whatsoever. If there's any problems, it's quite simple to change it, it's not a problem. But yeah, we go, perfect. There we go, the nice iPhone 4 simulator. Okay, so here's our first view. Press here to switch view. So we simply press it and it nicely switches to our second view. And if we press our switch back, nicely switches back to our first view. And that is very, very simple. So thanks for watching everybody. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next tutorial.